Games are activities that are played primarily for fun. They can be physical activities like sports or digital activities like video games. Both can also be played competitively, and both have professional leagues where people play these games for international ranking and money. There's little difference between these two types of games, other than that sports are physical and promote exercise, while video games have little exercise but allow for a much more creative environment. Video games, like books or films, are a form of media. They all transmit ideas from the creator to the viewer, reader or player. The main difference between these forms of media and video games is that video games are interactive. This is one of the only forms of interactive media. You usually cannot change the outcome of a book, have the characters make different choices, or see what another character is doing without the author having written pages about that specific choice beforehand. Some books do allow you to do this, with multiple paths that you can choose to read. These are all scripted, however. There's little room for different choices. Video games, however, inherently allow you to control the characters and the story, from the smallest details such as where and at what speed the characters move, to large decisions that influence the outcome of the story. Not all games have the same amount of control, though. Some games have a very linear story and linear gameplay. While you can choose where to go and what moves to perform, they might have no influence on the story at all. Some other games are made around the player choosing exactly what the characters say, what they eat, what kind of a person they want to be, and what decisions they make. They can make the character kind, mean, a pragmatist, an idealist, or whatever else the game designers allow. This has considerably less development time than a dynamic film or book because it does not have to be pre-rendered. That means that they allow you to perform actions and have the computer react in a certain way. Choice in games then comes down to linearity in gameplay and linearity in story. Nonlinear gameplay means that you can choose how to control your character in the objectives that are given to you. You might be able to sneak through a game instead of having to kill anything. You might be able to dress your character in different clothes or make him faster or stronger. Nonlinearity in story means you can control what events occur in the game. Games are art, like other forms of media. The definition of art may be different for different people, but I consider it to be expression in a specific form. This can be expression of stories, expression of philosophies and ideas, or expression of emotions. Most art is made with the intention of being art, but some are not. Games, like books or movies, can have settings, characters, and stories. They can express the same things that books or films do. They can criticize governments or societies, or tell interesting stories about normal people, and they can show us the virtues that the author promotes. They can do the same things that other media do, some of which they perform better. Video games are not just meant to be played with when you're bored. They can be both fun and meaningful, and therefore are both literature and art.